Hey friends, my name is Amy Kirby. I am a senior sales director out of Lebanon, Tennessee, and I have been building my business for 15 years. I was gonna say, before Mary Kay, I was an elementary school music teacher. Okay, there you go. So I'm so happy to be sharing this with you guys. Erin Marlowe is the most talented, the most brilliant thinker, always forward thinking, right? Saving us. So one day I was thinking about how I needed a graphic for this 21-day challenge that I've been using since way back when Jeannie Martin, I'm pretty sure, is the one that developed this idea around starting a skincare set and doing a 21-day challenge, following that with your customers. And I have been using it ever since. And the thing that was missing with it was a really good graphic. And so I reached out to her, and here we are with the graphic. So I'm going to explain to you a little bit about this and why I love it so much. Again, I've been using it since then. I think that was in about 2016, perhaps. But it is a great relationship building tool for somebody that maybe just has never been around Mary Kay skincare, never been around you, never been around the product, or, you just want them to gain your trust, right? That's really what it's all about. So, how it works. So I have a new customer sitting at my table, which would be right here to my left. And maybe they sat down for a color consult or for one particular need. But I will always start my consultations with, how's your skincare treating you first and foremost? Because we know that you cannot frost a lumpy cake. So I'll ask her, what do you love about it? What do you think needs changing? What are you using? Do you mind sharing? If you don't want to change anything, it's no big deal. But I just want to ask in case that conversation needs to be brought up, because quite honestly, it probably does. Okay, so we start there. More often than not, I'll end up selling her skincare. She didn't know she was coming over for skincare, but she knows she needs it. So anyway, what happens after that? I will tell her at some point in the time together that I have a 21-day challenge that she can do and receive a $21 gift card to use on anything that's $50 or more afterwards. So what this ends up giving me is, allowing her to get the next step in her skincare routine. So I most often will say, okay, you need a good foundation of skincare. So like the Miracle Set, the Repair Set, right? That's usually where we start. And then we'll go exfoliator. So if she doesn't start with the exfoliator that particular day, then I'll get to add that into her routine and it gets a little better yet, right? Her skincare gets a little better yet. Or if she has a good exfoliator, then maybe it is a serum, right, that we add in. So depending on what she's already using. Okay, so how the 21-day challenge works is you use your skincare morning and night for 21 days. On day one, when you first start using it, you find go into your bathroom and look for the brightest place in your bathroom or wherever it is in your house. And then you take a bare-faced selfie and you send that right on over to me right away. Do not, I don't recommend them holding on to the pictures because they're harder to find at the end. So just send it on over so that it's in their text feed. They're gonna take the picture in that particular spot every single week, okay? So on days 1, 7, 14, and 21, they'll take a picture. I recommend putting an alarm on their phone, or they will set an alarm on their phone to go off at, say, Wednesday at 8:30 every single week so that they know to take that picture and then just send it on over to me or the consultant. Okay, so then we have at the end 4 pictures that hopefully will show her how there's been some progress, number 1. Number 2, during the meantime, as she's sending them over to you, then there also might be some questions like, okay, I've noticed just a few little bumps. Okay, let's watch those. Let's see if they go away this week or if they continue. Let's watch that. Okay, so being able to walk her through some of the changes that might happen depending on her age, how dry, or you know how this works. Okay, so there is some communication and some like cheering her on, being like, you're doing it, you're washing your face every night. How many minutes does it take? Only 2? I knew it. You know, all of those things that we can like be her encourager. And then at the end of, also, I always tell them, please text me in between. Please let me know if there's any questions. Like, I'm your beauty bestie, right? So at the end of the 21 days, she gets the $21 gift card that I'll say, like, congrats, you get your $21 gift card. And I can either slip that in the mail to her or whatnot. But I try to allow her a couple months to be able to use that. But usually they will want to go ahead and get their next thing. And I'll always offer or recommend, like, I would say you probably would really love the facial peel now, or the microderm, or whatever it is, the Clinical Solutions retinol, right? So one of those things that will help her to the next level. Okay. So that is the gist of the 21-day challenge. Now, then this wrinkle limiter came out, or is coming out very soon. And I thought, oh my goodness, Erin, this will be perfect for the wrinkle limiter as well. Now, flashback to whenever Jeannie Martin decided to do a 21-day challenge and launched that, there was not a skin analyzer app. So we just used selfies. And a lot of my customers were like, I don't know about posting on social media. Well, with this limiter, we have the Skin Analyzer app, and we can take the picture of just the wrinkles so that we can see through the app, like that's already got that filter on it. And it's not quite as scary as my thinking, like to be able to put that out there, being like, okay, I'm gonna watch my wrinkles disappear, hopefully, right? And getting more social media presence through this 28-day challenge, of which I'm going to offer $28 off $50 or more. Does that make sense? So slight differences in the, what are we calling it? No needle progress panel. Some slight differences, but mostly the same. Just asking for them to use the Skin Analyzer app, and then also posting it. And we'll take a before and an after, their before and after posts or pictures from the Skin Analyzer app, put those in a picture and be able to post it, and hopefully get more engagement and more leads to be able to take our businesses even further. What do you think of that? So, all right, I hope that this is of use to you. I hope that you build more relationships. You have skincare customers for life. You can be your people's new beauty bestie. One last thing though, that's a really powerful thing is that we've also learned to go back at the beginning of the new year, and like say once 2025 comes up, the beginning of the new year, and do a new skincare challenge with them again. So you can do these multiple times. So if you're just listening to this and you're like, oh, this is a pretty good idea, maybe I should do this with my customers. If they're already on skincare, it's okay. They need a refresh, right? So a checkup from the neck up, as my mother, who is my top beauty consultant, she always goes back in the beginning of January and she says, hey ladies, it's time for your checkup from the neck up. And that's another great time to do a 21-day challenge with them. So anyway, hope this helps. Thank you again to Erin Marlowe, the best of the best graphic designers ever, always thinking ahead for me. You're brilliant. I love you so much. And I hope you enjoy. Bye.